doing what it's doing right now, because I'm very happy about it. All right, so I think we've taken enough time to be able to have people get on. So let's get started. What's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Welcome to fxpronow.com, where our goal is to be able to help you to become where our goal is to be able to help you to make an extra $1,000 a month trading Forex online at home with your families. What we are going to be doing today is what we call This Week in the Markets. When it comes to This Week in the Markets, what we do is we go out into the field, see if there's anything available. We trade together. Well, I don't want to say trade together, but what I do is I personally will go ahead and act as if I'm just, on the markets, just speaking to myself. And at the same time, you can be able to listen, you can be able to learn, and possibly be able to decipher what I am saying. So let's go ahead and get started. First with, we're going to start out with EURUSD, and then we'll go ahead and do everything else from there. All right, let's go ahead and get started. When it comes to EURUSD, let's get this started first. So if you're not following me on TradingView, I would suggest to do so. What's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Welcome to fxpronow.com, where our goal is to be able to help you to make an extra $1,000 a month trading Forex online at home with your families. What we are looking at right now is EURUSD. On Monday, 2 days ago, when we actually logged on, I mentioned to you guys, hey, we're all the way at the top at this point right here. We had a massive push to the upside of about 200 pips. And I was like, it's starting to consolidate at this top here. And well, first, I thought that price was going to stop here, retrace, and then go to 113. But price literally just did, I think it was like a 23.6, and then from there continued to 113 before we were able to actually enter, which is unfortunate. But I don't really cabin trade like that. It's not what I like to do. I like to follow the trend of the market. And essentially, am I following the trend of the market? I kind of am. What I teach people in our course called the You Are the Indicator course on fxpronow.com, what I mention is, hey, listen, yes, it broke structure in the H4 time frame, and I'm not going to go to the H4 time frame right now, but yes, it broke structure in the H4 time frame, where it went from lower lows and lower highs and it made a higher high. So essentially, it broke the H4's trend, right? But I mentioned, hey, listen, structure is more important than a break of structure. What does that mean? Well, if we have the trend of the market really flowing to the downside, broke support. Ooh, boy. Broke support. Ooh. Sorry. Because that's far. Oh, shit. All right. Ooh. I hope the retrace is crazy. But anyways, I'm excited to go see this thing. Anyways, think about it. On the higher time frame, the daily time frame, and then the weekly time frame, literally, this has been a downtrend since last year. It's been a downtrend for about 14 months. So the way I think about it is, you got to think about mass. When you think about mass, what happens is, if you have a small ball, right, moving at a certain speed, and then it changes directions, that could be, it could be easy to do that. But if you have a massive truck moving in one direction, to have it go in the opposite direction would take a lot of time and a lot of energy to be able to switch that, if that makes sense. All right. So with that being the case, maybe this was it. Maybe this was that long time that I was talking about. Hey, listen, probably this could, find a level of support and then push. That's probably what that, that is. But I don't really think so, because we saw the fact that it found this level of support, broke through it, retested it, and then from there continued, found another level of support right here. But what I do believe is the fact that, hey, listen, it's been a downtrend for a while. It's been a slow downtrend, but it's a downtrend. So yes, I am looking for the counter trade, essentially, since it's a break of structure, right? But at the same time, I still call it a downtrend, even though, yes, it broke structure. I still believe that, shut up. Oh, shit. Hold on, I gotta look at this. Yo. Bro, that was so fast. Bro, you saw how it broke support. That was one thing. And then literally right after, it hit my take profit. Seconds later, that was 100 and something pip move. No, 1,000 something pip move. All right. Yo, I'm sweating. All right. So, anyways, yeah. So I'm looking for this to continue to the downside. Is what I'm saying. Oh my God, bro, that was crazy. Oh man. Anyway, so boom, boom. Here's the thing. I'm gonna hold this sell. Yes, I'm looking for price to get to at least 61.8, right? 100 pip move, right? But I gotta still follow. What does the market say? What is the market telling me? There's level support right here. That's one. Broke structure. Yes, we're gonna look for this to push down. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be looking at the H1 time frame. I'm gonna be looking at probably even the H2 time frame to see, are the candles starting to slow up in this area right here? And if they do, is it going to break structure? Okay, is it going to break structure? So with that being the case, you know, I may look for this to continue to the upside after it has retraced, but at the same time, I may just hold it, because the trend of the market already has been showing me bearish. All right, so hopefully, yeah, you saw that, Carlos. Boom. All right. I greatly appreciate your time, guys. Oh man. You know, but you know why it was like so wild? Because I've been waiting for this shit, literally, like waiting. I don't really look at the markets like that, but I'm home all day, right? And you know, I'm with Amy and stuff like that. But this time I was like, I want this thing to freaking move, because not only did it break a level of structure, but this is a massive level of structure right now for the US 30, for the US market, period. It's a massive level structure. We have a massive level of resistance that is not breaking. It just broke 26,000. Hard. I don't know if you guys know how many pips this thing just moved just now. But I've been waiting for literally a long time for this. And it happened in 2 minutes. Probably less. All right. So if you like anything you just saw just now, go to fxpronow.com. We have a free 1-hour Forex training that you can be able to get access to. And here's the thing, guys. You know, somebody asked me, hey, how do I get started with your course today? And I had to let them know, like, yo, like, this is not just a course. You know, like, I know when I tell you about this webinar, you're just looking to be able to, yes, I have a Telegram. If anything, somebody go ahead and put it in there for me, please. Some people, they think, you know, I'm just going to sell a course and stuff like that. And that's cool. But for me, this is not just some course, man. This is literally like an entire revolution that we're looking to create. It stems more than just a course. The course is just the beginning portion. The course is to be able to really get people to the point where you could be able to literally do anything that you want in life. But as opposed to just branching out for yourself, what if we can really come together and do something big financially, but also be able to help people that you know, it would be really, really hard to be able to do so. Right? There's many ideas I could be able to go over. I'm not going to break it down all the way. You can be able to see some of the ideas in the actual webinar. And you know, I'm excited to be able to get this thing going with my friends, and that's why we have FX on the beach. Our next trip is going to be in Mexico. We're going to freaking Mexico. I'm so excited. Go to fxpronow.com. All the details are over there. And let me tell you something. We're doing something over here, man. It's not just, you know, just some course. All right. This is bigger than that. Anyways, fxpronow.com. Go ahead and check it out. If you have any questions, you'll be able to scroll to the bottom. I have a portion you can ask your questions. All right. Really appreciate your time. Peace. All right. AU. All right. We're also in profit on this one. How much are we in profit? 40 pips. Let me tell you something. Yo, this is beast, man. Holy crap. All right. What am I doing? This. Hey, all right, what's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Welcome to fxpronow.com. Thank you, Zach. What we're going to be, welcome to fxpronow.com, where our goal is to be able to help you make an extra $1,000 a month trading Forex online at home with your families. What we are looking at right now, AUDUSD. When it comes to AUDUSD, very easy textbook trade right here. All right. What would make it even more of a textbook trade, and literally like word for word what we teach, is if price just goes directly to our take profit. If it does that, literally I could be able to just take this one trade right here and just put into the course, and it will be like I'm repeating myself, right? So here's the thing. I'm about to give you it all. Like literally, you don't even need to buy my course, because what I'm about to show you right now is everything. Literally everything that we do. Everything that we do, man. So, yeah, point A, right? But you got to know how to put your fibs. If you don't know how to put your fibs, and I'm not going to cover that right now because it could take forever. You got to know how to be able to place your fibs. You got to know what time frame to place it on. You got to know what candle to place it on. You got to know what wick to place it on. I can show you on this one right now, but when it comes to a different one, where are you going to put it? You know, so you got to learn how to do it anyways. So we got point A, we got point B, we got point C. What makes a true point C has to get to at least 38.2, but it can't pass 100%, because if it passes 100%, now it's a new higher high, right? But we got a downtrend going on, so we can't have a higher high. We got a downtrend, so we got to see more lower lows and lower highs forming, and also lows. All right. So point A, point B, point C. We see that it gets to 38.2. Perfect. So this was our first take profit when it came to the counter trade, right? Because we needed it to get at least 38.2, and it did that. Great. Now, where's it going to go? Where's point D? See, the thing is, a lot of people that get into the markets, and a lot of people, it's either one thing. They don't know when to enter, right? That's number one. That's probably the biggest thing. And then the second thing is they don't know when to get out, right? I believe that they're both very, very important. Yes, I believe that when to enter is probably more important, right? Whether to get into a buy or sell is obviously more important. But I do believe that when to get out is also important as well, because if you're in a profit and you don't know when to get out, what happens is now it's going in one direction. And now you get confused, and now you get frustrated because you get out of the trade and then it goes in your direction. And you're like, oh, right? And then the next time you're in a profit, and then it hit the take profit, essentially, that was supposed to be there, but you stay in because the last time, you know, it kept going in your direction. But then this time you were in a profit and now you're not. Now you start getting confused. Now you start getting frustrated. So point A, point B, point C, we're looking for price to get to negative 27%. That's usually our point D. But my belief is that it will actually continue past that and actually get to negative 61.8. Why? Because we see this literally flush with my key level right here. Now you're probably wondering, okay, how do you get that number? You know, where do you get that? I'm not really going to go through that in depth, but that is what we call a daily key level. Now, here's the thing: when it comes to the daily key levels and stuff like that, or you know, H4 key levels, or monthly or weekly key levels, probably other people call them other things, but it's a place where you find a level of support and level of resistance happening over and over and over again for a long period of time, right? And it's vital to be able to know how to be able to actually solve where to be able to place these. So the fact that my fibs. It literally lines up with this, like to the T, makes me believe that this is where price is going to go. Okay. So again, point A, point B, point C. I'm looking for price to get to point D. If price gets to negative 27%, starts stalling a little bit, I may look a little closer, but that's where I'm going right now. I think we're up like 40 pips, nothing crazy. What I call a good trade for me personally is 100 pips or more. That's what I look for. Anything other than that, it's like, yeah, I don't really like. It's like whatever. But I've seen people. They get into a whole bunch of trades and they stack up like that, and that's cool. That's just not my style, right? So, yeah. So if you like anything that you just heard just now, and you want to be able to learn more, you want to be able to learn specifically from the way that we're teaching and where we're going as far as being able to actually create a global assets management company in the future. You want to be a part of the team. We have a free 1-hour Forex training that you can get access to. If anything, go to fxpronow.com and be if you would get access to that, where we give 5 secrets to becoming a Forex professional. You know what I'm thinking? At some point in time, what I may do is like a quiz or a test or something like that to have people qualify to take our actual webinar. I think that would be cool. All right. Or 1,000. You're actually on point with that. If I don't get 1,000 pips or more on US30s, it was like, for real, because it happens so quickly, as you guys saw just now. All right. So really appreciate your time, guys. fxpronow.com. Let's get it. Yo, it's like on purpose hot in my house, and it's really hot right now on these freaking lights. Oh no. All right. UJ. All right, so let's see what this thing did. Someone said UJ just dropped something crazy. This is not a drop, bro. That's not a drop. This is not a drop, right? That's a drop. Okay, that's a drop. When people say that type of stuff, it for me, if I see it, it's like, oh. So sometimes you can scare people. All right, what's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Welcome to fxpronow.com, where our goal is to be able to help you make an extra $1,000 a month trading Forex online at home with your families. What we're going to be doing right now is looking at UJ. When it comes to UJ, we see 23.6 pulling down. I don't see this level of support being broken. I see it coming back and fulfilling what we were saying. That's most likely to say. Really dropped. My bad. Yeah, this is that's a little baby. All right, so this level of support was broken. I don't see anything else other than that. I just see it fulfilling exactly what we said for Monday. You know what sucks? I did my this week in the markets this past Monday. I'm about to post all of them. Literally, my computer did bye. All of them gone. All of them gone. So you guys didn't even see it. So anyways, I'm looking for point A, point B, point C. The price to get back to this area right here. I do not see this level of support being broken for a continuation. I do not. I see it actually pull back. Maybe this was just to be able to fill this area right here. And then we just keep on going from there. So I'm not really going to break this down too much. That's about it. All right. Let's get it. All right, GJ. Man, I'll be so tight this thing continue. I don't think so. I really don't. But that'd be insane. Literally insane. All right. I'm just gonna go to a lower time frame. I'm not even gonna record this. All right, let's check this out. Yo. Yo, the bears are so crazy in here. You know, and I have a feeling, I'm like, you know, I wonder what price is going to be like at this key level right here. It's going to be pretty interesting. No, it's bro. Just filling in that spot, like you said. Yeah. I don't know. If this level of support gets broken over here, holy crap. We just missed one of the most important trades for literally the year. Straight up. So that's all I got for you, DJ. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look at US30 with you guys. That's it. So bomb. Literally, I really want you guys to see this. Like straight up. Like no joke, no joke. Right. So this was my first entry right here. Right. This is my first entry. Oh no, actually. So here. I wanna like I don't know who's bragging. I just wanna like, let you guys know. I forgot exactly where I was. But I entered somewhere like here and took it all the way up to somewhere here. So it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. This whole thing. And it was multiple entries right here. Now for the sell. I started looking for sells like in this region over here, and I would get out. Right. Price pushed back up to this area right here. And then once I saw it started dropping, I had it retest. And what I did was I entered another one over here. Price started to fall. And when it comes to like this over here, man, you cannot play around. You cannot at all. Anyways, so I went ahead and I exited over here. I got like 600 pips or something like that. Anyways, price started to fall. I caught this move right here as well. And then I got chopped up in this market right here. I'd make money, lose it, make money, lose it. And from here, I entered again over here, right? No, I entered over here. It was actually right here. Literally, I'm like, this shit's gonna fucking start pushing up. And I'm like, I'm not getting out. Like, I'm not getting out. I'm not getting out. I'm not getting out. Push, 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 push. And I endured this whole thing. That's why I said, do not trade this shit if you have less than $5,000 in your account. If you have less than $5,000 in your account, close your ears, close your eyes, get off my session. All right. Anyways, price got to this level right here. Mind you, I have so many lines on here. You probably wonder where. Like, there's a lot of stuff you got to do to be able to make this. Right. This is like all Madden if you play, you know, video games. This is all Madden over here. AU is like rookie. You know. GJ is like pro. This is all Madden. Right. And I got to this area, this level right here, and I entered all the way to the top right here. And then as you guys were on the session, right, you really trade with all that stuff on your screen. This right here, you need all this shit. Straight up. You need all this stuff. As you can see, all the other ones, they look pretty clean. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, well, you can't really see it. But as you can see, GJ is clean. There's nothing. This is easy. This, you need this extra stuff. Anyway, entered right here. Literally, this point right here was my take profit. So that's what you guys saw. So literally, it broke this level of support. After it broke this level of support, screamed down here. But literally, it took from 8:30 to 10 o'clock, an hour and a half to move on 1,700 pips, 1,700 pips, an hour and a half. That's why, like, I'll put you like this. There's like, I'm not trying to, you know, nothing, but you need a certain amount to be able to get into this. But I was just showing you guys, like, just here, I'm dead ass serious, guys. Do your best to just build up your account in these EURUSD, AUDUSD, USDJPY, GBPJPY. Just build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up. With a 2% risk management, it's going to take a while. Let it take its time. Once it does that, then you can be able to hop into something like this, but you need at least a $5,000 account. I picked that number for a specific reason. And then from there, Um, just I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. So for the people that are on, I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Here's the thing, guys. I want to break something down for you guys. For anybody that's never taken my actual my webinar, you can be able to get access to it on fxpronow.com. Click right here where it says, yes, I want to join the free training. All right. Now, here's the thing. Usually, the only people that are allowed to be able to come to my to the FX on the beach trip that we do are the people that are actually in our course. But I'm opening it up for the first time to people that are not in the course. You can go to fxpronow.com, click where it says FX on the beach to be able to see all the details. But I really want to be able to show you guys this because let me tell you something. We're going to have a lot of fun on this trip. So stick around for the entire breakdown. I really want you to see, what we got going on. At the same time, I know for sure it's going to be an amazing feeling to be able to meet everybody and be able to, really, really get to know people that, are following what we got going on. But then also be able to see, the fun part of us. All right. So Omni Group presents FX on the Beach, Omni Vision Celebration. We're going to the Reflect Crystal Grand Nuevo Vallarta, Mexico, which is on the west side of Mexico. I believe that the west side of Mexico is actually the better side. It's an amazing, amazing view when it comes to the actual sunset. And when it comes to Nuevo Vallarta, it's one of my favorite places to go. 5 days, 4 nights in March 2020. This is the actual location that we'll be staying at. In my belief, I believe that it is an amazing location, and I really would do my best to be able to actually make it to this trip. We only have a couple spots left. As you can see, it's very, very beautiful. So when it comes to this trip right here, again, we're staying at this location, right? You can be able to see all the pictures and all the details and stuff like that. It is kid friendly. It is adult friendly. We're having tours included. We're having round trip airport transfers included. There's many different things that we're going to have included. But let's get into the details. All inclusive, all you can eat, all you can drink. And there's 4 specialty restaurants at the location, round trip airport transfers. When we get to the location, we're having a welcome party. It's an all-white welcome party. And then we're also having a bon voyage reception as well. Like I said, 2 trips included. I've actually personally done this right here, the Jalapa tour. It's cool. My fiance, she actually sent me a video when we were on this boat. This was back in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. When we were on this boat, we actually saw like 20 dolphins that were actually swimming right next to us. I got to figure out how to be able to get that video so I can put it here. This tour right here, I promise you, it is so fun. There's speakers on the boat right here. They blast the music, and then we get into this island right here. And then from there we get kayaks and snorkeling included. It's a 7-hour tour included with the trip. Also zip lining. In our private Facebook group, I sent a photo in there and I said, hey, listen, this is the tour that we're doing. My photo looks actually better than this one. I still have to add it in. It's so freaking cool. The zip lining tour. We're high up in the trees and in the mountains. And it's an adventure at the same time. And my fiance actually has a picture just like this upside down. I swear on everything, I was like, yo, you're freaking crazy. I would never have done that. But she's wild. So the combinations, everybody, I repeat, everybody is getting an ocean view, junior suite ocean view. This is not a regular room. I don't accept my friends staying in regular rooms. I demanded one of the best rooms for our people. When it comes to trips, when it comes to vacations, I'm very picky, and I'm very picky for my friends. All right, so the trip itinerary, I believe that you're going to have an amazing experience. I believe that you're going to feel great, and we also believe that safety is important as well. So that's why you're going to get picked up at the airport, dropped off to the hotel. You're not going to have to worry about any cabs. You're not going to have to worry about putting out any extra money because everything is going to be included. right? So private welcome reception that we're going to have access to as well. So get from the airport to the hotel. You're gonna get dropped off. You go ahead and shower, freshen up a little bit, come to the private welcome reception, and then we go get wasted. Day number 2, we got to wake up early, so don't get too wasted, okay? The Yalapa tour, private transfer is included with this as well at 7:30, and then from there we have this whole shebang that we're gonna get access to. Day number 3, the zip lining tour, right? What's cool, we come back at 3 o'clock, so we still got the full day, which is cool, right? The zip lining tour on day 3, depart from the resort and all this other stuff that we're going to get access to. Day number 4, it's at your leisure, so we suggest that you go ahead and take advantage of the spa discounts that you're going to get access to as well. The pool, shopping, dining, and everything. And then also at night, we're going to have a bon voyage together reception as well. Day number 5, we're going to go ahead and get taken back to the hotel, to the airport. All right, all included. There's more details on what else is included as well. Now, you pay one flat rate, right? It's over $2,000 of value that you're going to get access to. All the meals, taxes, fees, gratuities, drinks, and literally everything is included. 2 tours plus Wi-Fi, right? So when it comes to the pricing, literally you can reserve your room for as low as $199 for 2 people for the room, right? And it's also possible to split the payments between people. So let's say you and a friend want to go onto this trip, but you don't want to have the entire balance put on your one card. You can have $99 be put down, right, on your card, and have $99 put down on their card. And then from there, you'll have your room reserved, right? Now, here's the thing, very, very important, right? Because of the deal that we got, which is freaking amazing, in my opinion, right? Which is only $599 per person for this entire trip. Literally everything that you're going to get access to, right? Literally only $599. Now, here's the thing. You only have until July 1st to put at least your deposit down, right? So you and your friend put down $99, or your family puts down $199 for the actual room to be able to actually reserve it. Here's the thing. We only have 15 rooms left. By the time, since Monday, we had 20. It's Wednesday, we only have 15. So if you really want to go on this trip, I would suggest literally go to fxpronow.com/FX on the beach and book this. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not making $1 from this, by the way. I don't want anybody to think, well, X, Y, and Z. I promise on everything, I'm not making $1 from this. I literally just want to go have some fun. For real. I just love trips. And this is what I'm used to. I'm used to, my entire life has been on a vacation. Every single year, at least once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 6 times, my whole life, because my mom, she worked for Royal Caribbean, literally my whole life. So this is just what I've been used to. And I've always wanted to be able to have people get access to being able to go into a trip. Now, why don't people go into trips? Because they're too expensive. Literally, just for the towers alone and the airport transfers alone would be $599 if you were getting it through the way that we're doing it, because we know how to be able to book trips. Because my mom, she did it for Royal Caribbean, where she would actually create groups of 3,000 or 5,000 people for people like Tom Joyner. He has a cruise every single year. My mom set that up for him every single year for a long, long time. So she knows how to do this, and that's why we're getting this pricing right here. All right. So we're not making money on this. All right. I'm not making money on this. So right here, 15 rooms left, and that's why we're able to get the price so low. Right. So reserve your spot before we sell out. Right. So there's 2 ways you can be able to do it. You can be able to do it as a full payment, right? Or you can be able to do it where it's like a monthly type thing where you don't even got to think about it. You do not even got to think about it. I see a lot of comments going in. I'm excited to be able to read this. Anyways, so you do not even got to think about it. Literally, you could be able to put in, let's say you're coming in single. It's a little bit more for somebody that's single, right? Got, no kids or nothing like that. You can be able to put $149 for 6 months if you're coming in single. Now, if you're coming in booking separately with another adult, right? It's only $99 for 6 months, right? And then from there, you're done. Let's say you're going to be coming in with you as an adult and some children, you can be able to put, you know, you and the child. So the child is actually cheaper, right? So it's 169 for 6 months, and then you're done. 2 children, you know, and then it moves with you. Let's say you have 2 adults with no children, 199 for 6 months, and then the trip is done. You know, you got to think about it, right? X, Y, and Z. Anyways, so that's how you're gonna do it, or you can be able to do the full payment, whichever one works out with you. Okay. All right, you can be able to do the full payment. Now, other pricing. So if you're coming in single, it's $8.99, right? The third and fourth person is $5.99. Children under 13 is $3.99, and children under the age of 3 is actually free, which is really, really cool. And they have a cool kid section over here as well. Now, when it comes to cancellations and refund policy, I just got access to this content right here. You can be able to get a full refund before October 30th. But I promise you, if you get started and get a refund, you're gonna be mad that you didn't come. So it's on you. You'll be able to get a half refund in between August 31st and February 5th. So you have a lot of time, essentially, to be able to figure it out. So just make sure you put your down payment now, and then from there, figure out, you know, all your other stuff if you're on the fence. And when it comes to no refund after February 6th, we have a long time, right? If you have any actual questions, you'll be able to contact me directly from here. But I'm pretty sure I answered all your questions. So just go ahead and actually do the full payment or the monthly payment. Doesn't really matter. And we'll go on from there, all right? So any questions? I see there's a lot of comments. I read extremely slow, so it'll take me forever to be able to get into that, but somebody will lead me up to speed. You said mentor, is that Philip? Keith Child. If anything, just contact me, bro. Hit me up. I'm very accessible, man. I'm not one of those guys that hides behind stuff. This just hit me up. All right. So